Guys, Brian back here with Beam. Boy, if you started following me on this a few weeks ago and got in, congratulations, man. This thing has just been doing fantastic. I love Beam. I think it's got huge potential. This thing is unbelievable. They got the token emission schedule down here. Year one, year two, year three, they break it right down for you. The token distribution, they got everything right on here: adoption and liquidity, development funds, ecosystem, foundation, investors. All right, so pretty impressive platform. I believe this thing is going to be huge. I got in at 0.007. I believe that's when I started covering this thing, and it has just been it's just been a beast. All right, we're going to take a look at the chart here in a second. And if you haven't yet, guys, please sign up for the trading membership, trading course, level 3 membership, $14.99, and it teaches you how to do all this stuff, especially with the charting. That's where your knowledge is power, man. You need to know this stuff. I just put out a video, the top 5 cryptos in the gaming section that I'm investing in the next bull run, guys. Please go check that video out. Top 5 cryptos that could 100x. You got to. I mean, I put in the legwork. Check them out. Do your own research on them. There's definitely ones in there that could change your life. I believe that. Not financial advice. I have to say that stuff. But I truly, honestly believe that. Okay, circulating supply on this thing is 47 billion. Total supply is 62 billion. This thing's at 2 cents. All right, almost two and a half. A 50x puts it around $1. Okay, yeah, 100x puts it around $2. Could this thing hit $2? I absolutely believe that. No doubt in my mind. Okay, this thing has just been a bear. I am holding on. I took a few profits the other day. I kind of regret that now. If we go over the crypto bubbles, look at this here. It's ranked number 61 now. That's incredible. When I first started covering it, I believe it was in the right around 150 number. This thing has just been tearing it up. Just over $1 billion market cap, 124.3 million in volume last 24 hours, and it's still early to get in on this, guys. If this thing would 50x, let's take a look real quick at some numbers, because this is where you break it down. When you look at a token, you got to do, you have to do the math, okay? For this thing to hit $2, let's take a look. Divided by 0.0236. I teach you all this stuff in my trading courses, man. That's to do an 84x. All right, to get to $2 and 84x. So that's not too bad at all. I believe it can do that. No question about it. Now that would mean the market cap would have to head up that way too. All right. So last bull run, the top 100 cryptos, there was not one crypto in the top 100 that wasn't over 1 billion. They had to have at least 1 billion to be in the top 100. Okay, so the market caps this next bull run are going to be unbelievable. They're going to be high. You're going to see XRP and ADA probably close to 200 billion. You got ADA, where's it at now? 22 billion. A 10x. A 10x would put it 220 billion. That would make it a $6, roughly $6. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. ADA, I could see that happening. So you got to do the math with this stuff, guys. Absolutely. Let's take a look at this chart. This chart has just been a beast. I thought it was 5 waves up right down here, just a typical 5-wave Elliott wave structure. Let's open this up a little bit so everybody can see. I took a little profits right here, okay? And then the other day I took $100 out down here. I thought this thing has to correct at some time, okay? It broke out of this wedge formation. It was forming down here, all right? And it's just blasted out of here. Now, if you jumped in when I started covering this thing, I don't know what that might have been a target. I was doing some charting on my own here. Okay, at 0.007, where are we at here? Wow. Yeah, I happened to get in there pretty early. All right, it was probably maybe around here or something when I started covering it, maybe a penny, somewhere around there. All right, you would have doubled your money by now. All right, and this thing is just it's just heading straight up. If this is a wave one here and a two, and I teach you how to do that level three trading course, guys. Over 50 members now. Thank you guys, and I really mean that with all my heart. Thank you. It keeps me doing this, and it definitely motivates me to get out here and make videos. All right, so thank you so much. I want you guys to learn all you can and just make as much money as you can in this market. Making money in crypto is easy. Keeping it is the hard part, okay? You have to know when to sell. You have to know the RSIs, when the RSIs are getting oversold, when they're overbought. All right, you need that. Knowledge is power in the crypto market. All right, everybody's out to take your money. You're trying to take theirs. That's how this game works. Okay, so let's take a look at some RSIs. We got the 8 hour at the top here. All right, we got the 12. The 12 is trying to turn back up, but it is correcting here too. I don't see any bearish divergence down here really. These tops are all pretty similar. All right, maybe a little bit. The daily is at a night just turned bearish at a 91 and a 92. All right, and you got there's no weekly yet. So if we look at this chart on the daily, all right, and it would start a pullback. All right, where would be the start of the wave? We'll go out in the weekly here. It would probably be right down here. Let's get rid of this wedge. It's doing us no good anymore. We're done with that. All right, so if we put a fib on here, if it slows down here, the Dow Jones just set a new all-time high today, so that's going to have a big effect on the market. I can't believe it did, but it broke it and an alarm set. All right, so if it did have a pullback from here, a 618 would be down at 0.016. All right, and a 702 is down around a penny and a half. Boy, I hope it pulls back. I really do. I would love to see a pullback here. This could just be one huge move. Let me see something here. When you look at these charts, you really got to dig into them and dissect them. That could be it right there. That could be it. A target of 3 cents. I'm keeping that on there because that very well, when it gets around that area, I am going to pay attention. Okay, that looks more realistic. This looks like a 1, 2. This would be your third wave is normally your longest wave. A fourth wave pullback maybe down to 1.5, hopefully. And then a fifth wave up to 3 cents. Okay, we'll see if it works out like this. But you have to do this stuff. You have to figure out. You have to look at these charts and look at the RSI. All right, it just flipped bearish. So chances are, the 12-hour is bearish. All right, chances are we're probably going to get a pullback. The 8 hours at a 93, just, oh boy, it's so close to flipping bearish. It's just up and down. All right, the 4 hour, right at the top, 94, 91. All right, so it's looking like it wants to correct, and we're going to keep an eye on this thing. Beam, I love this token. It could just keep going from here, guys. It seems like every morning I wake up, it's up another 20%. All right, so this could be the 5 waves up. We're going to keep an eye on this. If it starts a pullback here, watch for the 0.016 to 0.015 for a buy-in area. All right, if it gets past the 0.017, then it's coming down to these levels. So this would be a great buying opportunity right down. Let me pull this out a bit so we can see what's going on here. Okay, let me get this one off here. All right. Boy, that looks so perfect. It really does. Let me get this one on here. All right, so your buying opportunity. 1-4. Whoops, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this right on the weekly. This weekly would be up here. Right there. Okay, now I got it. I apologize. All right, so this is the buy-in area you'd be looking for if it gets a pullback. Right at the 618 to the 702. Anywhere right through here. Okay, if that thing comes down, pulls back into this area, the 618, 702, there is the perfect buy-in. In my my advice and then not financial advice. But a 618 and 702 is usually your bounce area. It could come down to the 0.0138, the 786. That's a great entry if you can get it. Okay, this thing has just been a beast. All right, so I'm gonna watch for that target up here at 3 cents though. That looked very good. We're gonna keep an eye on that. That looked like 5 waves up. And like I said, guys, please check out the trading course, $14.99, level 3 membership, and you can learn how to do all this stuff and look for targets for your other tokens. You need to have targets that you're going to sell at. You cannot guess. In this, you need targets. Okay, if you never sell, you never make money. You don't make money till you hit that sell button. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you soon.